Vale, debería estar en directo. A ver, un segundo que lo compruebe. Vale, sí, estamos. Estamos, perfecto. Pues voy a dejar esto por aquí, minimizado. Debería estar todo en orden, ¿vale? Voy a probar a hacer directo con OBS, ¿vale? Hasta ahora estaba utilizando el Streamlabs. Y tanto en el primer directo como en el que ayer que hice un directo un poco así más de prueba, haciendo misiones secundarias. En esos dos directos tuve problemas con Streamlabs porque de vez en cuando como que me petaba y cortaba el directo. O sea, se congelaba la aplicación, me daba fallo y tenía que reiniciar directo y me jode porque al final luego los directos los quiero resubir a YouTube y si me los está partiendo cada vez que da problemas, pues me jode bastante, ¿no? Entonces nada, he probado a descargar el OBS, ¿vale? Y a partir de ahora voy a hacer, si va bien, voy a intentar hacer los streams en OBS, ¿vale? Así que ya está, cualquier cosa, ya digo, que se congele, cualquier fallo, cualquier cosita, tema de también del micrófono, de volumen, pues todo eso me lo comentáis, ¿vale? Para tenerlo yo en cuenta por si tengo que modificar alguna cosa, si se escucha muy alto el juego, si se escucha muy baja mi voz, cualquier cosa de esas, ¿vale? Si me lo podéis decir, pues os lo agradecería, ¿vale? Así que ya está, vamos a darle y a ver qué tal. Continuamos con nuestra partida. Ya digo, ayer solo estuve haciendo misiones secundarias porque al final luego después había quedado con una amiga para jugar a otro juego y dije, pues mira, voy a hacer solo misiones secundarias y ahora ya que vamos a hacer... ahora ya esta tarde que tengo tiempo y que tal y que voy a estar más focus, pues nos centramos ya en continuar con la historia principal, ¿vale? Así que nada, ya digo, así lo único importante que hicimos la última vez fue eso. Tuvimos las primeras clases donde estuvimos conociendo un poco a los compañeros, los profesores y ya está, estuvimos un poco asistiendo a esas primeras clases de introducción. Y luego nos tuvimos que ir a Hogsmeade a conseguir una serie de recetas, de unas semillas, unas pociones o lo que sea. Nuestra varita propia, que hasta ahora estábamos usando como una prestada. Ya tenemos nuestra propia varita. Y luego justo nos atacó como una especie de troll. Y después de derrotarlo, pues había como una especie de un mago misterioso, sospechoso, que como que nos estaba buscando. Pero gracias a la gente de Hogsmeade, pues me defendieron y echaron al mago ese para que no causase problemas, ¿no? Y ya está, lo último ya que pasó fue eso y ya está. Recibí una carta del señor este. No me acuerdo ahora su nombre. Aquí, correo por lechuza. Aquí, del profesor Fig, ¿vale? Me dio una carta diciendo pues que había descubierto algo en el guardapelo que encontramos en Gringotts y que fuese a hablar con él, ¿vale? Así que ya está, vamos a hacer eso. Vamos directamente al mapa. Y ¿dónde tengo la misión? Aquí arriba. Vale, entonces imagino que el camino más corto será desde aquí. Así que vamos a ver qué tal. Ya digo, de cualquier cosa. Cualquier cosa del directo, vale, por favor, hacérmelo saber porque me gustaría que estuviese todo en orden y todo bien, ¿no? Vale, pero me ha puesto por defecto... Sonado aquí algo. Anda, mira. What? Pero si esto ayer no estaba.
That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
Joder, pues esto ayer no sabía que estaba aquí, no lo pude coger. Bueno, en fin, quiero marcar la misión del profesor, que creo que no la tengo marcada como principal. Claro, tengo esto. Vamos a marcar la misión del profesor y luego ya... Esa era una misión secundaria que nos encargó una chica que decía que le habían quitado las pelotitas esas y nos había pedido a nosotros que las recuperásemos. ¿No tengo la varita en la mano? Vale, igual si no casteo un hechizo no sé... Una llave. Vamos a seguirla. Ah, mira, está ahí. Vale, voy a hacer esto en un momento, ¿vale? Sé que la misión del profesor está por el otro lado. ¿Puedo saltar aquí? No. Sé que la misión del profesor está por ahí, pero vamos a hacer esto en un momento. Ya que he visto la llave. Ahí está. Nice. Vale, ¿dónde era? Tengo que subir un poco más. Es que, claro, creo que tenía marcada por defecto la misión de la chica. Y por eso me he teletransportado tan lejos. Por eso me he teletransportado tan lejos. Espérate, a lo mejor hay... Igual tengo un TP súper cerca y no tengo que dar tanta vuelta. Aquí, ¿no? Vamos ahí mismo. Claro, estoy en la otra punta del castillo. Quieras que no, se tarda un rato en llegar.
Couldn't agree more. Not to mention, it exposes us to their backward way of thinking.
Revelio.
Profesor Fig, por si no tuviera suficientes cosas que hacer, el ministerio me ha encargado que organice la inoportuna llegada de un nuevo estudiante a Hogwarts. Es de quinto, ¿se lo puede creer? La profesora Weasley insiste en que necesitará un escolta y un mentor que le brinde su ayuda para aclimatarse antes de que empiece el curso, así que le encomiendo esa tarea. Hable con la profesora Weasley para obtener más información. Profesor Phineas Nigellus Black, director. Inoportuna llegada. Bueno, un poco borde el director, ¿no? Se relaja. Como que inoportuna llegada de un estudiante.
Revelio.
Vale, antes de empezar la misión, vamos a echar un vistazo. Uniforme formal. Interesante.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver! Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Revelio.
Tiene algo ahí el
Accio.
Tiene algo aquí la figura.
Revelio.
¿Qué es ese iconito? Pone que abajo hay algo, un mapa. ¿O es la misión que tengo que hacer de ir a hablar con la profesora esta? Para aprender algún hechizo, a lo mejor de defensa. Voy a poner un segundo, perdón, pero quiero poner un segundo el directo para comprobar que se está viendo todo bien. Me da un poco de miedo de que me dé problemas alguna cosa. Quiero mirar que esté todo bien. Vale, puedo poner esto. Vale, perfecto.
I hope you've had more luck than I
Ah,
did
mira, la
tracking
chica
down
esta
my
que nos pidió que
gobstones.
encontrásemos.
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Of course. They are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
I'm sure they'd be willing to play after the trouble spent getting them back. It's a fine idea.
Isn't it? Oh, we'll have so much fun together laughing as all the losers get sprayed, which won't include me. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Vale, pues vamos a ver qué tareas nos ha encomendado. Tarea de la profesora Hecat. Completa una ronda de práctica de combinación de hechizos con Lucan Bratery. Vale. Varitas cruzadas 2. Habla con Lucan. Habla con Lucan. Debería entrar a comenzar el entrenamiento. Lo de las llaves esto. Vale, pues ya está. Pues vamos a hacerlo. Mapa. Vale, como siempre, súper lejos.
Glad you're back.
Voy a hacer primero la
Hello,
misión
Lucan.
secundaria.
Is the next round of Crossed Wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Apologies in advance.
3 contra 2. Vale, atraviesa los escudos violetas con hechizos de fuerza. Como el encantamiento Accio. Vale. A ti... Ah.
Accio.
Mierda.
Reparo.
No, reparo no, reparo no.
That's all you've got?
Fuck. No.
Oof. Glad I didn't bet on you that round. Care to go again?
Sí, 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 sí.
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear it.
Me equivoco todavía mucho con el tema de esquivar, ¿eh? Me equivoco mucho con lo de esquivar.
Levioso. Accio.
Hola.
Perhaps one day I'll sign up for a round.
Por los pelos.
Bravo.
I gave it my all.
You did
Voy con la poción en
indeed.
la mano.
The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
¿Qué tengo que hacer? Ah, tengo que tirar.
Accio. Levioso!
That's it!
Levioso! Acei!
Nicely done! I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Vale, ¿algo más?
Assignment's all finished.
Vale, vamos a ver. Misiones. Tengo que terminar la tarea del profesor antes de seguir con esta misión. Llega a nivel 3, de sobra. Tienes que aprender el encantamiento flamígero para seguir esta historia. Vale, tarea de la profesora Headcat. Ah, vale, vuelve con ella. Vale, pues ya está. Mapa. Imagino que esto es lo más cercano.
It doesn't matter. It matters to me.
Oh, you sound offended.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found success in your endeavors.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep your wand steady.
Facilito. Has aprendido tantos hechizos que tienes que asignar incendio a tu conjunto de hechizos. Para ello intercámbialo por otro hechizo.
Good work.
Vale, y no puedo ponerlo... No puedo ponerlos aquí abajo. Ah, lo Homora, mira, lo concede el acceso a una variedad de habitaciones y recipientes cerrados. Petrificus Totalum. Bueno, el caso. Incendio. Vale, y no lo puedo poner... Para usar un hechizo u objeto debes añadirlo a tu conjunto de hechizos. Prueba a añadir a incendio. Desplaza el cursor sobre incendio, mantén tal y arrástralo al conjunto de hechizos. Vale, a cambio de quitar uno, ¿no? Vale, pero ya digo, aquí no puedo poner más hechizos. En las siguientes ranuras.
Incendio!
Ah, vale, no puedo tirarlo, tiene...
Incendio!
You got it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
Vale, pues ya está. Imagino que habrá que volver ya con el profesor para ir a la sección prohibida de la biblioteca. Me lío mucho con el tema de los... Tengo que mirarlo porque creo que el teleport más cercano así a simple vista no es realmente el más cercano. Porque a lo mejor está en otra planta y tengo que dar 20.000 vueltas.
You're entitled to your opinion. Doesn't mean I'm obliged to agree.
I should say a bin.
¿Veis? Creo que aquí va a pasar lo mismo. Pone que está ahí como os parece que está súper cerca. Pero tengo que dar aquí una vuelta. Por aquí me dice. ¿Por dónde me dice? Por aquí.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
I need to get some dragonhide gloves for herbology.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea. Sebastian, there you are.
I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. You might need me. So, why were you looking for me?
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library.
He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves, the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Nice, por fin. Vale. Voy a poder abrir los cofres estos que me ponen ojitos, si no no me dejan. Vale. Pasar desapercibido en zonas prohibidas. Vale, pero necesito equiparlo, ¿no? Entonces... ¿Dónde era? En la T. ¿Dónde lo equipo? Esto era Lumos. Bueno, de momento ahí yo creo.
We must remain unseen.
Si amigos cercanos notarán cualquier comportamiento sospechoso, luego investigarán. Si una figura de autoridad te descubre, perderás la misión.
If I can see you, the prefects might be able to...
Seguro que se abre una puerta no es nada sospechoso.
Still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
Damn! You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
Ah, vale, tengo ya la llave.
That wasn't so difficult after all. Now to find that book. Revelio.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Usa el lanzamiento básico mientras estás oculto para atraer a enemigos y figuras de autoridad hacia el lugar que desees. Vale.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
Ah, vale, ya entiendo. Cuidado. ¿Cómo la distraigo? No, ahí no.
Sure, you'd be wise to get out of here. It's not safe for young mortals.
Fuck. No sabía cómo distraerla. No supe bien ahí cómo distraerla. No me esperaba que hubiese otro fantasma ahí, la verdad.
Revelio.
Silent as a grave. Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is.
El cofre
It's fooled
está
me
abierto.
twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Está abierto este cofre, ¿no? Oye, ¿por qué tengo la cabeza así blanca? Ah, vale, sí, sí está abierto.
Ghost, don't let her see you. Should be in the clear now. Be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Mucho dinero dan estos.
Revelio.
Otra vez la misma marca. O sea, ¿qué significa esa marca? Está como brillando.
Incendio.
¿No?
Lumos.
Lumos.
No sé, esa marca.
Acei.
No sé qué puede ser. A lo mejor no es nada y simplemente brilla así un poco sospechosamente. Porque sí, pero... Claro, ahora necesito... Yo creo que en lugar de lumos... Voy a poner esto en el 1. Voy a poner... esto en el 2. Voy a poner acción en el 2. Leviosa en el 3. Y de momento incendio no lo voy a poner porque no lo veo tan útil de momento. Voy a dejar lumos en el 4 de momento.
Leviosa. Lumos.
Lumos.
Who have we here? Sebastian Sallow and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't you...
I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Justo el hechizo que no me he puesto. Es que esto no me gusta, o sea, debería haber una opción para poder poner más hechizos y que no tengas que estar cambiando todo el rato.
Reparo. Revelio. Revelio. Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room. That's it. Where might this lead?
¿Tiene que haber alguna forma de llegar al otro lado?
Ah, I need to wake up that rune over there. Not surprising. Guards at the ready. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Accio.
Tu don para controlar la magia antigua mejora al acertar ataques o recibir daño. Si logras ejecutar combos de ataques de 10 ataques o más, se comenzará a generar potenciamientos de magia antigua. Al recogerlos se rellena buena parte de tu medidor de magia antigua y recuperas una pequeña cantidad de salud. Vale, por hacer combos. Cuando se llena al menos un segmento de tu medidor de magia antigua, podrás ejecutar devastadores ataques de magia antigua que infligen gran cantidad de daño y rompen los encantamientos de escudo. Vale. O sea, básicamente esto. ¿Hay algo más por aquí? No.
Levioso.
Dios. Lo he destrozado. ¿Cómo puedo? No puedo acceder a ese...
Accio. Levioso.
Ah. Vale, no me da tiempo. Tiene que haber alguna... Tengo que estar dándole constantemente. Vale, a ver, tengo que pensar alguna forma de... ¿Puedo bajar ahí? ¿En serio? Vale. Ah, vale, simplemente era correr. Me raya mucho de todas formas, ahí parece que hay un cofre. Y de verdad que me gustaría cogerlo. ¿No hay algún otro interruptor Ah, amigo. Joder, claro, es que esto con la excusa de ser un universo mágico es que literalmente puede ser cualquier cosa, o sea... Por muy lógico que parezca... Puede ser literalmente cualquier cosa la solución.
This must be the way forward, but to where?
Tengo que saltar aquí y luego cuando se acabe el tiempo. Vale. Esto puede ser una trampa. ¿Hay algún interruptor?
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Accio. Levioso. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Accio.
Oye, que me salió del rango.
Levioso. Levioso. Protego. Levioso.
Vamos a empezar a utilizar, yo creo, esto.
Levioso. Accio. Protego. Stupefy. Levioso. Accio.
Vale.
It is a book after all.
Dígame, ¿quería verme? ¿Directora Fitzgerald? ¿Profesor Rackham?
Bienvenida, Isidora Morganac.
¿Profesor Rookwood? ¿Profesor Bakar?
Entiendo que se está adaptando bien a la vida en Hogwarts.
Así es.
Me alegro. Y más teniendo en cuenta su situación inusual, empezando en 5º año.
Resulta que a mí también me admitieron en Hogwarts en 5º. No conocía ningún caso más.
Señorita Morganac, cuando hablamos ayer después de clase, preguntó sobre los preciosos remolinos que vio hace años cuando visitamos su aldea.
Supe quiénes eran al instante. Cuánto les agradezco lo que hicieron.
Fue un placer.
Aquel día vi remolinos de magia por todas partes. Mi padre insiste en que fue cosa de mi imaginación desbocada, pero parecían muy reales.
Y no era tu imaginación.
Percival, el profesor Rackham también los ve, pero no sabíamos que nadie más pudiera.
No lo entiendo. ¿Qué son?
Los susurros o rastros que aparecen cuando se usa un cierto tipo de magia antigua.
¿Magia antigua?
Pocas personas son capaces de usarla. Hogwarts es un bastión de magia antigua.
Entonces, si veo rastros de magia antigua, ¿también puedo usarla?
Con un buen entrenamiento.
Pero no adelantemos acontecimientos, señorita Morganac.
Antes de que pueda enseñarte a usarla, debes dominar todo lo que Hogwarts pone a tu alcance.
Una magia tan poderosa puede ser peligrosa en malas manos. Solo unos pocos elegidos pueden usarla. Por lo tanto, le rogamos que no diga nada de lo que hemos hablado hoy aquí.
No hizo caso, ¿verdad?
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
No está, ¿no? Se ha ido ya.
Revelio.
Sigo sin saber.
Revelio.
Vale, ya digo, sigo sin saber cómo acceder aquí. A ese cofre.
Accio.
No sé cómo acceder a ese cofre. ¿Puedo salir de aquí sin que me vean?
handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Defending Hogsmeade against trolls.
Vale, somos a nivel 15, perfecto. Y no tengo misiones. Haz vida de estudiante hasta que vuelva el profesor Fig. Vamos a ir buscando algunos NPCs para hacer alguna misión secundaria. Imagino que ya surgirá algo.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell.
Mira,
Please
ya tengo
complete the
ahí.
assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Vale, pues mira, ya me están poniendo misiones secundarias. Nati te ha enviado una lechuza mensajera para que te reúnas con ella en la aldea de Hogsville Bajo. Pues más misiones. Es lo que digo, vale. O sea, han tardado poco en darme misiones. Vale, pero Nati, ¿te puedes esperar un segundo? Que haga primero esto. ¿Me van a obligar a irme directamente? Este es el mapa del mundo. Casi todo en el mapa está cubierto por niebla, lo que limita tu visibilidad. Las aldeas son pequeñas comunidades repartidas por el mundo. Esta es la aldea de Hogsville Bajo. Las aldeas ofrecen nuevas oportunidades de encontrar comerciantes, llamas flu, misiones secundarias y coleccionables. Vale. A medida que explores, la niebla se irá disipando. Revelarás más secciones del mapa y descubrirás oportunidades tales como aldeas, mazmorras, campamentos de bandidos y otras muchas ubicaciones. Vale.
Spare a moment? I could use your help.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
I suppose it must seem that way. I'm not sure it's justified. It's often been a matter of circumstance.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Well, they seem innocent, but their tongues can be most disturbing.
Exactly. I wish more of our fellow students agreed with you. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskeen Dunkeen.
I'm sorry to hear that. Words can be cruel.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid to take her up on it. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumour has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
What sort of plants should I expect in the hidden herbology corridor?
I haven't a clue. But have you seen the kinds of plants Professor Garlic grows? If the previous professor was anything like her, I'd imagine they're not exactly harmless.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing.
Vale, a ver qué más puedo hacer. Pasillo secreto de herbología. Tenemos otra misión aquí secundaria. Está disponible, ronda finales. ¿Qué ha pasado? ¿Por qué no puedo? ¿Puedo ir aquí? A ver. Está disponible la ronda final de las varitas cruzadas. De ahí surgirá el campeón de la escuela. El club de varitas cruzadas suele quedar en la torre. Allí debería encontrar a Lucan Bright. Vale, podemos ir por acá.
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Vale, necesito incendio. Vale, sería un...
Accio. Incendio.
Ay, vale, era el... Joder, me lío.
That was something.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Excellent form.
A ver, qué lío.
Accio. Incendio.
Good one.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
No me equivoco.
Incendio.
Keep trying.
Ay, a tiempo. De todas formas tiene un cooldown el hechizo, ¿no? Vale, vamos a ver.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
That's it. Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Plus, you'll be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of cross wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
Va a estar jodido, pero venga, vamos a intentarlo.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Son 4. Atraviesa escudos rojos con hechizos de daño de fuego, como el hechizo para producir fuego e incendio.
Levioso. Incendio. Levioso.
Don't shy away now.
Vale, a ver.
There goes my wager.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
You're better than that.
Ay, vale, tengo que estar más pendiente de mi vida.
They made a crap's breakfast out of you that round. Care to try again?
Tengo que tener más cuidado con la vida y...
Yes, I'm ready
si
now.
tengo que parar un combo por
Good luck out
protegerme,
there.
paro el combo y protejo.
Levioso.
Puedo fijar a...
Ringo. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Protego. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio.
Mind the one.
Accio. Stupefy. Levioso.
Isn't funny.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Glad I didn't bet on that round.
What a victory! You've won the tournament! tournament!
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Vale, ¿qué más puedo hacer? Bueno, vamos a echar un vistazo primero porque tengo que haber desbloqueado un montón de cosas desde que he subido de nivel y todo. 33, 35 de ataque. No me termina de gustar, la verdad. 28, 32. Estos guantes pueden quedar muy elegantes con la... Estos también me gustan. Pero creo que estos pueden quedar muy elegantes con el resto del equipo que llevo. Quitando las gafas, obviamente. Sí, no sé si ir sin gafas. Vale, definitivamente estas no. Tampoco. Estas no están mal. Estas me parecen bien. Vale, ¿qué más? Guantes. Esto creo que lo voy a quitar, ¿no? Es que no me gustaba cómo quedaba el cuello. Pero bueno. Ah, me lo he quitado. Vale. Y había conseguido también esto. No afecta en nada el... Casi que prefiero llevarlo sin nada. Este también está guay, pero casi que prefiero sin nada. Vale, ¿qué misiones tenemos? Lo de la tarea puede estar interesante, ¿no? Porque mira, desbloqueo un hechizo, Expelliarmus. Y luego tengo la misión de la clase de herbología y la misión de Nati. Y esto imagino que me pillará de paso porque también estará cerca de la zona de herbología. Vamos a hacer primero lo de la tarea de la profesora, que desbloquea un hechizo, que siempre me puede ser súper útil. Y luego ya vamos haciendo el resto. Vale, no, pero esto es lo de herbología. Yo no quiero hacer lo de herbología. Y esto es lo de Nati. No me marca en el mapa... Joder, si he marcado la... ¿no? No he marcado la misión para seguirla. Se supone que estoy marcando esta misión, ¿no? Ah, vale. Rueda para esquivar ataques enemigos. O sea, no tengo que ir a un punto concreto. Tengo simplemente que rodar ataques enemigos. Vale, entiendo. Pues puedo hacer esta misión secundaria mientras o me centro un poco en las principales. Imagino que esto estará junto a la principal, ¿no? Sí, ¿no? Esta es la misión principal y esta es la secundaria. Ay, lo he quitado. ¿Lo he quitado? ¿Qué ha pasado? Misiones... Vale, voy a venir aquí. ¿No? Creo que es lo más rápido. ¿O hay algún otro punto de control al que pueda...? Igual desde aquí. Porque tengo que ir por aquí, por fuera del colegio. Yo creo que este es el más rápido. Porque tiene pinta que no es dentro del invernadero, sino que es un poco detrás. Quedan guay los guantes, me gusta.
Levioso.
Ah, claro, no tengo... Ah, sí, 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 tengo la acción. Joder, se me había olvidado. Como le he cambiado de botón, me lío.
Accio. Revelio.
No sé qué he revelado. ¿Ocurre algo si enciendo esto?
Incendio.
These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling.
Pasillo secreto de herbología. Joder.
This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor. Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light.
Lumos. Protego. Lumos. Revelio. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos.
Ahora voy por ahí.
I imagine a piece of that
Vale,
enormous
tengo que ir por
venomous
ahí,
tentacular would be enough for Duncan to prove his
Entonces, antes de
bravery.
ir por ahí, me gustaría ir por el otro camino.
Levioso.
Seems the Devil's Snare was protecting a chest of some kind.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos.
Voy a tener que...
Incendio. Lumos.
¿Ya está? ¿No tengo que pelear? Ah, pensé que iba a tener que pelear.
Lumos.
No me esperaba que pudiese recoger esto. Vale, mira, tengo aquí mi clase de herbología. Pues podemos ir a hacerla ya.
Smell. Is she growing Punja's onion again?
La waifu.
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Acei. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
Bueno.
Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor.
Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy.
Italy's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Vale. Y ya está.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but you'll lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping... Go on. Grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost lost a thumb once. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Vale, ¿y cómo las lanzo? Mantén tab y pulsa tal para abrir la rueda de herramientas. Ah. Ah, esto no lo había visto yo. Vale. Vale, después pulsa tal.
Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left the honking daffodils in tatters.
No.
Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Por aquí.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves,
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Vale. Pues muy bien. Y entonces ahora esto, ¿qué pasa? Lo puedo recoger dentro de 5 minutos. Hierba medicinal cuyas hojas se usan para elaborar una poción herbovitalizante. Puedes comprar semillas de ítamo en el valle y cultivarlas macetas de cualquier tamaño. Vale. Y estas macetas, o sea, solo las puedo en este punto concreto. O... A ver, ¿puedo recolectar alguna cosa más? Ir recolectando lo que encuentre. Digo, sobre todo por hacer algo de tiempo, o paso de esto y lo dejo aquí a su rollo. Tampoco creo que lo vaya a usar mucho, la verdad. Hemos hecho un poco ahí la pelota a la profe, pero... Vale, pues esa misión hecha y luego me quedaba esta, ¿no? La siguiente clase que debo asistir es la de pociones, impartida por el profesor Sharp. Vale. Pues voy a ir a la clase de pociones. O sea, lo de la planta, pues ya está. Está ahí, ya lo... Iré en algún momento a recogerla, supongo. Y si no, tampoco pasa nada. ¿Es aquí la clase de pociones?
I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Recoger huevos y consigue pelaje de chucho.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a...
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes. We met in the common room.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Adurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
Robarle un ingrediente al profesor de pociones.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
I've enough to worry about collecting the ingredients he wants me to get. I'm afraid I can't help you.
I understand. I'll sort something else out.
Vale. Es que es eso, si lo cojo y luego se da cuenta y se cabrea. La cojo igualmente, ¿te imaginas? No creo que pase nada, ¿no?
Your potion station's organized and free of clutter.
Gareth.
Hello again.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Knew you'd come around. Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Adurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Should you chop the Didney or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Vale. 20 segundos. Elabora pociones con las recetas. Vale, deja verlo. Vale. Aumenta durante un tiempo limitado el daño de los hechizos de quien la bebe. Mejora la defensa de quien se la bebe cubriéndolo de una resistente piel rocosa. Se vuelve invisible, lo que hace que los enemigos le pierdan de vista al instante. Reduce el tiempo de recarga de hechizos de quien la bebe. Provoca una tormenta alrededor de quien se la bebe. Aturdirá y dañará a enemigos cercanos.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to...
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during...
Get it! Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
Me voy a meter en un lío por eso.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Fuck.
I brewed an Adurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
No pilla.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Revelio.
Vale, pues completada la... Hay una llave aquí.
My robes are going to reap from Gareth's inspiration for the rest of term.
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Vale, ¿qué más tenemos por hacer? Vale, lo de Nati. Lo de Nati, las llaves estas. Y volver con Duncan. Ah, es verdad, el chico que nos había pedido lo de la planta esta. Vale, ¿dónde está Duncan? Ah, vale, está justo aquí a mi lado. Vale, cruzando el este.
Have you found anything to, prove my bravery yet?
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Of course. I hope this helps you prove yourself.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunkin for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a good day. I know I will. Thank you for all of your help. No more Puffskein Dunkin for me.
Vale, nivel 16, perfecto. Pues vámonos con Nati, ¿no? Vámonos ya con Nati. Vale, tenemos que ir aquí. Claro, tenemos que ir aquí y no tenemos viaje rápido. Y no tenemos viaje rápido. Entonces, ¿qué es lo más cercano? Para llegar ahí, ¿qué es lo más cercano? Pues esto, ¿no? Es lo más cercano. Punto de viaje rápido aquí. Yo he desbloqueado esto en algún
What are you
momento.
up to now?
No me suena haber desbloqueado este punto de viaje rápido. Tiene que ser algo esos globos. A lo mejor cuando tenga la escoba y pueda volar. ¿Puedo hacer algo con los globos? Vale, hay un icono aquí abajo. No sé si habrá alguna entrada. Aquí hay una entrada a una cueva, se supone.
Levioso.
No, no puedo empujar esto. Tengo que colocar eso aquí, supongo, ¿no? Es un icono de fuego.
Incendio.
No, no lo puedo empujar con fuego.
Levioso.
Y si me coloco aquí y le tiro una acción.
Accio.
Ah.
I should investigate.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Espacio lleno. ¿No hay nada más? Vale, a ver. Puedo dejar un espacio libre en algún sitio. Esto que es lo que menos vale, lo tiro y ya está. Destruir. Tengo que vender entonces cosas. Tengo que ir a vender cosas. Es un poco rollo el tema del espacio que no pueda llevar. No quería hacer eso.
Lumos.
Y eso también parece que hay que colocar algo, como una roca gigante que tiene que rodar por aquí. ¿No? O sea, parece que hay que como llevar una roca por ahí. Pero bueno. ¿Y esto? Joder, me equivoco con los hechizos. Esto es un retrete.
Revelio.
¿Qué es ese sonido?
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
Se lo digo, no debería decírselo, yo creo.
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own, and the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
I beg your
Revelio.
Day threatened me.
What's going on here?
Vale, antes de ir para allá...
I never thought Ranrock's loyalists would go this far.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you?
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
You mentioned that your paintings were taken. Are you a painter?
I am. It's my calling, though most would think it an unusual path for a goblin. Most of my family work in metal, or associated with Gringotts. I'd wager my finest brush that Ranrock's lot have no appreciation for any of my work, and it'll be tossed aside for kindling. Without my carts and my livelihood, who knows when I'll be able to paint again.
Has Ranrock's lot ever attacked you like this before?
They've been taunting and threatening me for a while now. But they've always believed that violence is the only way to get what they want. Things have taken a much darker turn of late. Ranrock is getting more powerful, and his loyalists know it. They feel untouchable. Ranrock assumed that all goblins would agree to follow him, but he was wrong. Many of us would like a diplomatic end to the discord with wizard kind.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your cards.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Vaya, cerrado. Sorpresa.
Archie, I don't...
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
Ay, joder, está lleno todo.
They're beautiful. These horses.
Necesito vender. A ver, aquí hay un icono de una tienda. A ver si puedo vender.
I'm too tired for your stories today. You stay right here where I can see you. Now, why don't you do some more drawings for me?
Very well, Mummy.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
Any whispers going about the town?
You may have noticed we have a bit of a rivalry with Upper Hogsfield. Not much to it, but we're still the better of the two Hogsfields. Better than most other places, too.
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today?
Ingredientes para pociones y pociones. Poción máxima. Aumenta durante un tiempo limitado el daño a los hechizos de quien la bebe. Interesante. Vale, voy a vender todo esto.
I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you.
Vale. Y ya está, de esto de momento no me interesa comprarte nada.
I hope to see you again sometime.
Revelio.
Otra vez el esto. ¿Qué es esto? He visto esta figura ya 3 veces.
Incendio.
He visto esta figura ya 3 veces. No sé qué es.
Lumos. Accio. Levioso.
No reacciona ante ningún hechizo. ¿Qué más hechizos tengo? Hacerme invisible no creo que sirva de nada. Reparo tampoco. He desbloqueado Petrificus Totalus. Acércate a un enemigo sin que te detecte y pulsa E. Oh, qué interesante, para ir modo sigilo. Qué guay, cómo me gusta. Vale. No sabía que lo había desbloqueado. Vale, pero lo digo, es que no sé qué puedo... ¿Hay algún hechizo que pueda servir para esto? Difindo... Experialmus... Arrebatar armas a enemigos. Interesante. Bombarda. Destruir obstáculos pesados. Vale. ¿Esto qué es? Wingardium Leviosa. Invocación. Alteración. Evanesco. Hace desaparecer objetos. Cuando se utiliza en la sala de menesteres. Esto es solo para la sala de menesteres, estos objetos. Que no sé qué es de momento. Y luego las 3 maldiciones estas imperdonables, los hechizos imperdonables. Pues ya digo, no tengo ni idea de qué es esto. Y encima es que me lo marca como... Me lo marca como, oye, esto es algo importante, pero...
Accio. Incendio.
No sé. Ya lo averiguaré, supongo. Pero es que me da rabia porque a lo mejor es algo importante. A lo mejor es un coleccionable.
Revelio.
A lo mejor es un coleccionable o alguna cosa y no puedo...
Acei. Levioso.
Es un coleccionable y luego cuando averigüe la forma de tal, no me voy a acordar de dónde estaba todo esto. Vale, pues nada, me queda un cofre ahí al que no puedo acceder ahora. Ah, bueno, eso 400 metros. ¿A dónde vas? No me voy a ir allí, ¿no? ¿Por qué está marcado esto? Ah, vale, por la misión secundaria de los cuadros, ¿no? Vale, 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 no vamos a hacer eso ahora. Vamos a hacer esto y luego la principal, de momento. Es que esto ahora, como me meta aquí, no sé, me da mucha pereza. Igual luego cuando tenga la escoba y tal, pues es más... Es que ahora mismo irme 500 metros ahí andando, pues como que no.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Siempre me asusto cuando me habla la estatua, no me lo espero.
Hello, can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid. Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
En realidad, o sea,
Years
cero
ago,
ganas.
my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
Si fuese en verdad, o sea, se va a meter en el agua a tu puta madre, ¿no? Pero bueno, imagino que aquí no...
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be serious.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
You there! I refuse to be treated in this manner!
Accio. Incendio.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Mini jefe. Duelistas. Ha actualizado la sección de colecciones de la guía de campo con un nuevo tipo de enemigo. Echar un vistazo para tener información. Sí.
You've nowhere to hide! We came up to
I'm not going anywhere.
You take this student over my
Tell Rookwood to find himself.
Ah, vale, eso no lo puedo
You're a
esquivar.
bit dodgy with your skills, aren't you, sweetheart?
Just the beginning.
Ah, que hay más todavía.
You will pay for your sins.
Did you learn that, ain't you? Is that the best you've got?
Me voy a morir. Vale. Vale, no sabía que estaban vivos los otros que había noqueado antes. No pasa nada. No pasa nada.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. Do you really think you can
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You take this student over my dead
Let me
Siempre me equivoco de botón.
Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
Release me.
¿Ya está?
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these...
Incendio!
Merlin's
The flames make the pyre sink. Revelio. Incendio. That's that. Settled.
Yes, how beautiful! What a day. I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off.
Pues estaría bien
Such
igual
a pleasure
comprar.
to meet you.
Estaría bien comprar unas cuantas de
And do
estas
be
de
careful out
malvas.
here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return
Por si
to the
encuentro
safety
más.
of my notes and books.
Porque ya me suena haber visto alguna más de estas.
Revelio.
Pero ya está, o sea... Sucede esto y ya está, eso es todo. Vale. ¿Qué más? No sé cuánto llevo a todo esto, pero bueno, vamos a ir viendo. Esquivar ataques enemigos, no he conseguido ninguno. Vaya. Habla con Nick casi decapitado. Podría tener información sobre las páginas desaparecidas del libro este. Vale. Luego, sumérgete en el lago y busca el astrolabio. Esto estaba aquí cerca. Podemos hacerlo ahora en un momento.
Sir Nicholas, our house ghost, is looking for you. You can find him near the Great Hall.
Lumos.
No me esperaba que se pudiese nadar en este juego, la verdad. No me lo esperaba para nada que se pudiese nadar.
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
Vale, lo hemos encontrado.
I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
I trust you didn't find the dive too terribly difficult.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
Por un precio.
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me. And for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
Vale. ¿Qué más? Llaves. Vale, esto es lo que estaba súper lejos, que no voy a hacer ahora, y esto lo tengo que ir haciendo poco a poco. Pues ya está, vamos a la historia principal. Hablar con Nick casi decapitado. Mapa, Hogwarts. Y tenemos que ir... No, tenemos que ir... Esto es una misión secundaria. Esta comercial popular en Hogwarts, los alumnos se reúnen a menudo cerca del tablero buscando nuevos oponentes. ¿Cómo acabar la rivalidad? Puedes derrotar a Nati o Nai, he demostrado que no se puede subestimar. Ya no tengo nada. Vale, lo puedo ir en un momento a mirar esto. Ya que lo he visto ahí. Ya digo, o sea... Este juego quiero ir en las misiones secundarias de cabeza, vamos. A menos que esté haciendo algo como súper importante que quiera hacer en un día concreto y tal. Voy de cabeza a hacer misiones secundarias. Lo que quiero mirar un momento, a ver, un segundo. Voy a pausar esto un segundo. Porque quiero mirar en un momento simplemente que se esté escuchando todo, porque a veces el micrófono me puede dar algún problemilla. Pero no, parece que está todo en orden. Vale, y en Twitch está también. Sí, no, parece que está todo en orden también. Vale, joder, pues la verdad que de momento cero problema me está dando, o sea que bien. Vale, esto... Vale.
What are you doing out here? Challenging you to a game of Summoner's Court. I think it's time you faced a real opponent, outside of Ronan's little lesson in charms class. Summoner's Court isn't just a game. It's a battle of skill. A test of a witch or wizard's mettle. What say?
I'm in. Let's do it.
Brilliant! Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Accio. All in the wrist.
Accio.
Ah, que lo Ostras, vale, no me esperaba que rebotase tanto. No me esperaba que rebotase tanto. Pensé que era simplemente una pared y que chocaba y ya está. No me esperaba ese rebote. Joder, vale. Pues esa era mi oportunidad, para colocar esa bola ahí, porque las otras no sé si voy a poder. Me he pasado. Me he pasado. Ah, fuck. No, voy a perder.
I've seen worse. Accio.
Voy a perder.
Try to beat that.
Como no empuje estas.
Accio.
Oye, pues por los pelos.
Wait,
por los pelos.
I won.
No era mala idea la de utilizar una bola para tirar dos.
We should have bet a few galleons on that round. Care to go again?
Sí, vale, ya me he enterado cómo... Claro, no sabía, es que si no sé cómo funcionan las...
You could use the practice.
Las barreras.
Summoner's Court.
Bueno, ahora prepárate para ser humillado.
Accio.
Empiezo por aquella.
All in the wrist.
Vale, necesito que te quites para...
Accio.
Nice.
That was one for the ages. Accio. Lucky shot.
¡No! ¿Me lo ha contado? Me lo ha contado esa bola.
Nothing to it.
Ah, no, ya me la ha quitado. Ya me la ha quitado. Por un momento me lo había contado, Vale, ¿qué hago? Me la juego... Necesito sacar un 30. Si cae en lo verde, empato. O sea, necesito que llegue a lo... Necesito que llegue a lo azul. ¿Puedo colocar la bola en lo azul? Quizá por aquí, en este... Por ahí cabe la bola. Si la dejo en lo azul, gano.
Acei.
Fuck. Mierda.
Missed the mark a bit on that one.
Ah, qué pena, la bola esa que se me ha caído. Está complicado, está complicado.
We should have bet a few galleons on that round. Care to go again?
Vamos otra vez.
I'm game for another round.
Grand. You could use the practice. Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Acei. Try to beat that.
Voy a intentar tirársela.
Acei.
Dime que sí. Soy buenísimo. Soy buenísimo. Dios mío, tío. Soy buenísimo, de verdad.
All in the wrist.
Soy buenísimo a este videojuego. Eso es ilegal. Eso es ilegal lo que acaba de pasar.
Didn't think you were a match for me.
Eso es ilegal lo que acaba de pasar, Y ha puesto 50.
Nothing to it.
Y pone 50. ¿Qué hago? No sé qué hacer para ganar.
Acei.
¡Oh!
Merlin's pants.
Increíble, increíble. Increíble. Increíble videojugador. Increíble videojugador de petanca.
Bit of good luck, that's all.
I'm not lucky, I'm simply better than you.
Oh,
all right, fine. You're right. You're better than me. I'll let the others know you're good enough to keep playing.
The others?
I lost 7 matches in a row to Samantha Dale. The others who play Summoner's Court thought that if you couldn't beat me, you wouldn't be enough of a challenge.
Chin up, Leander. Keep practicing and you'll get better.
I suppose you're right. I'll let the others know that your metal's been tested, and that you passed.
Okay. Gran comedor, patio del viaducto. Vamos al gran comedor, supongo. Imagino que estará más cerca.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Vale, esta es la misión principal. Pero antes de la misión principal voy a activar esto.
Do you have a moment?
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise. Fewer explosions.
I heard you did quite well in Brattleby's dueling club.
Were you calling me, Gareth?
I was. After you helped me with that Fupa feather and potions, I reckoned you might be just the person I need. You see, I have an idea for a fizzing Whizbee-inspired beverage, but I'm missing a key ingredient.
You and your concoctions. I don't know how you come up with these things.
It's a gift, truly. So, I suspect the key ingredient in fizzing Whizbees is dried billywig stings. I heard there's a store of them in Honeyduke's cellar. I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her eye on me. Thinks I need to focus on potions class for a while, not for my own brews. I was hoping you could follow a secret passage to Honeyduke's cellar and grab a few dried billywig stings for me.
Soy aquí el recader de todo el mundo, ¿eh? Soy el recader de todo el mundo.
Of course. You never know when you might need a quick means of escape from the castle.
Brilliant, thank you. But you should know that it's not exactly quick. It's the secret bit that's helpful. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the 3rd floor corridor. Just tap it with your wand and say, Descendium.
Are you asking me to steal from a shop?
Goodness, it's not as if I'm asking you to rob Gringotts. Honeyduke's is more than enough, and I only need a few. It's a sweets ingredient. They won't be missed. Trust me.
Eso dijo también del otro. No me gusta nada este tío. En plan, está... Vale, guay, que quieras hacer tus pociones y tal, pero tío, consíguete los ingredientes. No me pidas que los robe del despacho de un profesor o de una tienda.
Couldn't you have someone buy the dried billywig stings?
They're not for sale, and you never know when the cellar's going to be locked. So, the reliable way in and out is through the secret entrance.
I'll see what I can do, Gareth.
Fair enough. You shall be the first one to taste my newest brew if you can be of help. Perhaps I can convince a meat to help me with my potions homework. Get my aunt to loosen her reins a bit.
I'll need to get those dried billywig.
You there? Yes, you. I wonder if you might...
You wanted to see me, sir?
Yes, Sir Nicholas de Mimsy Porpington, at your service.
Nice to meet you, Sir Nicholas.
I know about the book you found and its missing pages. I may be able to help. Follow me, if you will. It's not too far.
Wait, how do you know about the book? And that it's missing pages?
Word gets around amongst the ghosts. You were spotted with Mr. Sallow in the restricted section. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me. This may be a leap, but I believe I know who ended up with those pages. I'd be happy to take you to him, if you'd be so kind as to perform a small favor for me along the way.
A small favor in exchange for getting those pages.
Yes, it's nothing really. I'd be grateful if you could simply go into the kitchen and procure a little rotten roast beef.
Puedes ir un poco más despacio.
Roast beef. Rotten roast beef.
That is correct. Rotten roast beef. If one floats through it just right, one can almost taste it.
Ugh. I suppose I can do that. But why me?
It's simple, my young friend. My ghostly form cannot carry it. Now, if you'd be so kind as to collect the roast beef, I shall explain everything else in due course. Ah, here we are. Tickle the pear and head on.
Revelio. Did you say tickle the pear?
Yes, in the painting. I'll wait right here. Do try not to get in the way of the house elves. I'm already imagining sweet aroma of rotten roast beef.
A student
Never will
in the
understand
kitchen.
students.
What did they
Plenty of
want?
delicious food and found themselves a bit peckish like
Revelio.
That
You know
only
how
makes
hungry
Rookie's
growing
job
humans
easier.
can get.
Vaya.
Hello. Can you point me in the direction of the rubbish?
Towards the other end of the kitchen. If it's not taken out yet, just follow your nose. You'll find it soon enough.
Here's a welcome treat. Delicious. Revelio. Here's a welcome treat. Here's some beef, but it's not rotten. Pardon me, but can you point me to the rubbish?
None such was just about to dispose of today's collection. It's towards the back. Help yourself, I suppose.
Revelio. Ugh, there's a disgusting smell. I must be getting close.
Oh, a student? What a treat! What can Finky get for you? A pumpkin pasty? Perhaps some Welsh rabbit?
Sounds lovely, but what I really need is this rotten roast beef.
Ah, Nick sent you, didn't he? Please help yourself. Finky supposes Nick's tired of loitering about simply to experience the faintest memory of the taste of food.
Are there any restrictions as to what you can make here?
Finky supposes not. However, Finky has had the best luck with the many recipes left by Helga Hufflepuff. Her quince pie has always been a favourite, but the newfangled Arbroath Smokies are becoming popular as well.
Do you and the other house elves conjure the food served in the Great Hall?
Goodness, no. Not even house elves can conjure food out of thin air. Food is one of the 5 principal exceptions to Gamp's law of elemental transfiguration. We can, however, multiply it, transform it, and, of course, prepare it. Then we send it straight up to the Great Hall.
It was nice to meet you. Thank you for the beef.
Happy to help, and to meet you as well. Please give Nick Finky's regards.
Revelio. All of this was going on right beneath our feet.
Mírale. Me ha salido mucho también este en TikTok. Aquí pisando las uvas. Ole, qué arte. Lo he visto antes. Antes he visto el barreño este y no había nadie. Y lo he pensado, digo, ¿puede ser aquí donde estaba el elfo este que vi en TikTok? Que mucha gente le ponía aquí música y le ponía a bailar aquí las palmas, ¿no? Por estar... Y lo he pensado. Y ahora que he vuelto, digo, voy a echar un vistazo al barreño. Y efectivamente, mírale. Mírale qué arte. Qué arte tiene. Ole.
Revelio.
Vale, pues ya está. De esta zona me queda entonces solo el cofre este, que está cerrado, como la mitad de los cofres.
Ah, you're back. No trouble, I take it?
Not at all. Finky sends her regards, along with the rotten roast beef.
Ah, glad to hear it. Kind elf, Finky. Now, let's get that beef to Sir Patrick Delaney Podmore, and you'll be one step closer to finding those pages.
This is all rather cryptic, Sir Nicholas. What's going on?
Terribly sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself. Sir Patrick organises the Headless Hunt, a group of headless ghosts who gather for various, headless activities.
Headless activities?
Yes, you'll see. Anyway, I don't know how, but a member of that hunt, Richard Jackdaw, had the pages when he was alive. My plan is to take the rotten roast beef to Sir Patrick so that he'll allow me, us, to engage with the hunt and speak to Jackdaw. Shall we?
What am I supposed to do when we meet the hunt?
Allow me to do the talking. They can be a rather supercilious lot. I'm certain they'll be welcoming to you, however, in no small part due to the rotten roast beef you will come bearing.
I thought the rotten roast beef was for you.
It is, in a way. You see, I've been trying to gain access to the hunt for quite some time. Offering the beef to Patrick may help me in that regard, while of course also helping you.
Is the headless hunt dangerous?
Oh, the headless hunt wouldn't hurt a fly, let alone a student. Just a group of fun-loving headless ghosts.
Very well. I'd like to meet Sir Patrick myself and see this headless hunt.
Ah, wonderful. You won't regret it. Do stay behind me. It's Sir Patrick we want.
Oi, Nesta, look who's here. What have we told you, nearly headless Nick?
Hello, Sir Ramsay. Do let us pass. We've brought a little something for Sir Patrick.
Probably come to try to beg his way in again.
Do they always talk to you like that?
Ah, all in good fun. Once Sir Patrick lets me join the Headless Hunt, I'll be right there with them. This offering is sure to win him over.
Don't forget why I'm here, sir.
Rest assured, you'll have your information from young Jackdaw in no time. Wherever he may be.
What I'd give for a flagon of mead or a nice leg of lamb right about now. Then this party would be complete.
How about the next best thing, Sir Patrick?
Ah, Sir Nicholas. And a student. Who let you in?
We brought you a gift.
This is all very suspicious. What do you really want? As if I need to ask.
It's Richard Jackdaw. Where can we find him? May we speak to him?
Jackdaw, eh? Why, here he is now. What a shame. Without his head. I bet you've always wondered what that's like, eh, Nick?
Sir, you jest.
It's bound to be around here somewhere. Probably being used in a game. If you find it, I give you my permission to speak with him, my young mortal. It's the least I can do for you for bringing this putrescent gift home.
Sir, there's another matter I wish to discuss with you, if I may.
Tut, tut, Sir Nicholas. How many times do I have to tell you? Our entry requirements are quite clear.
But, sir,
we aren't the headless except for a little bit of tendon hunt, after all. Now, please, follow me, and I shall help you find your way out.
Farewell, my young friend. Perhaps your luck with these chaps will be better than mine.
Esto es una mazmorra.
A fine night for revelry. My
Utilizar
mortal life
lumos.
was never this
Estos lumos,
entertaining.
utilizarlo.
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
No puedo entrar aquí. Encuentra el juego del club. Ahí está el puente. ¿Dónde tenía que utilizar lumos? Estaba el puente y luego había como 2 velas. Que bueno, puede ser también este puente.
No.
Puente. 2 velas. No sé, ahora mismo no sé a qué puede hacer referencia. Vamos a continuar con la misión y ya está.
Who will be next to play our little game of hide and seek amongst the pumpkins?
Hello again. Can you help me?
Ah, Sir Nicholas's young friend. Has he abandoned you?
Not at all. I need to speak to Richard Jackdaw. Sir Patrick said his head might be around here somewhere.
Indeed it might be. It is a bit unorthodox to include a mortal, but if you do wish to speak with him... Oh, why not? You can speak with Jackdaw if you can find his head amongst these pumpkins. Not just once, but 5 times. Good old Dumfrey will move the head to a different spot each time you find it. Those are the rules. What say you?
If that's what I need to do to speak to Jackdaw, I'll do it.
Marvellous! Of course, a mortal holding a wand has an advantage over us ghosts. You can simply blast away to your heart's content. Remember, the game's not over until you find him 5 times. Begin! Cast away until you find him.
Accio!
You're sure to find him.
Discovered already? Looks like we need to find another pumpkin to hide in, eh, Jackdaw?
Whatever you say, Dumfrey. This is not my finest moment.
This playing.
I could do that too if I had a wand. And a body. I could do that too if I had a wand and a body.
I've never seen a blade like that.
Han vuelto a aparecer. Estos... Vale, vuelven a aparecer. Okay. Joder, es que puede estar en cualquiera. ¿Cómo lo hago para...? ¿Hay alguna pista o hay alguna...? No, es que si no, ¿cómo lo voy a hacer? No hay ninguna pista. Puede que haya alguna calabaza escondida en particular. ¿No puedo subir? No puedo subir.
Who would have thought a mortal would be so good at this? We've almost got him. I could do that too if I had a wand and a body.
¿Cómo narices encuentro la cabeza?
Then I won't be the one to clean up this mess.
I've never seen a blade like this. Young Jackdaw is no match for you.
No tengo ni idea. Ah, vale, joder, se mueve un poco la calabaza. Joder, vale. Madre mía. Puedo ver al fantasma. O sea, la calabaza como que se mueve un poco, ¿no? Es la única pista que hay. Joder, es que a saber. Vale, mírala. Madre mía,
So
vale.
you found us. This ain't over yet.
Oh, what fun! A student is playing!
You make this look easier than it's supposed to be.
I'm glad I won't be the one to clean up this mess.
Keep looking.
Well done. Of course, having a wand served you well. Still, I believe congratulations are in order.
Not too bad for a mortal. Now, say what you need to say to old Jackdaw here, hmm? You've earned it.
Nicely done. But what's going on? You're not a member of the Headless Hunt.
No, I'm not. Sir Nicholas said you might know the location of some pages I'm looking for.
Merlin's beard. I know precisely the ones you mean. I pinched them from Peeves. How could I forget? The map on those pages led me to my demise. I was not ready for what awaited me in that cave. The pages are likely still mouldering away with my, remains. Quite a final adventure, I must confess.
The pages are why you lost your head, and I must visit a cave and search for your corpse.
Yes. You'd think a decapitated ghost would get used to the word corpse. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to go?
What will I find in the cave?
Aside from my mortal remains, if I remember correctly, some treasures, a magical bridge. But what kind of an adventure would it be if I spoiled the surprises for you?
Did someone in the cave cut off your head?
I was having a look around when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, when you visit, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
I need those pages, so I suppose I'd better meet you. Thank you.
Not to worry. I'll just need to be reunited with my body first. But Dumfries can handle that. See you at the forest's edge.
Vale, no me tengo que ir exactamente, no me lo marca. Estoy aquí. Misiones. Campamento de duendes, las llaves. Descenso de los brujos. He mencionado la estatua de una bruja tuerta que está en el pasillo del tercer piso. O sea, el mapa con velas flotantes para encontrar el tesoro. Pero no me marca... No me lo marca todavía, igual tengo que esperar un poco a que me lo marque. Mira, justo ahora, ¿no? Vale. Debo aprender el encantamiento Desarme antes de seguir al fantasma de Richard. Vale, encantamiento Desarme. Hostia, ¿dónde tengo que ir? Espero que sean... A ver... Mundo... Hasta ahí. Debo aprender el encantamiento Desarme antes de seguir al fantasma. Vale, ¿y me da alguna pista esto de cómo puedo conseguir ese encantamiento? Expelliarmus. ¿Cómo se supone que consigo ese encantamiento? Claro, o sea, ¿qué otra cosa puedo hacer mientras? Misión secundaria, ir al campamento de duendes, llaves de Dédalo. Puedo ir a hacer esto, supongo, pero... Encuentra la estatua de la bruja tuerta. ¿Me marca? Voy a subir por aquí. Es que no sé si está ahí la misión, no sé por qué me marca el mapa.
This looks like the right statue. Now, what was the password?
Dimiso o algo así, ¿no? O Dimisio, Dimiso.
Descendium.
Eso, literalmente lo que he dicho.
Goodness. Who knew this was all down here? Lumos. A lift. Must be how I get down. Looks broken though.
¿Cómo? Que looks broken, ha dicho.
Reparo. That seems to have done the trick. Revelio. This castle will never cease to surprise me.
¿Arañas?
Revelio.
Suena a arañas.
Incendio.
Va a haber arañas, ¿verdad? Me voy a llevar un susto. Ah, esto es lo que... Ah, vale, joder, eso es lo que estaba sonando. Estaba rayando.
Levioso. Revelio. Going to have to get past this.
¿Puedo ir ahí? Hay cosas ahí.
Revelio. Levioso. Reparo. Levioso. Incendio. Reparo. One more to go and I'll make it across. Leviosa! Something is getting in the way of that platform.
¿Cómo?
Perhaps I should cast Accio to get that frame out of the way first.
No, tampoco me lo digas, hombre.
Accio!
No entiendo qué.
Leviosa! Perhaps I should cast Accio to get that frame out of the way first. Accio!
Ah, joder.
Incendio! Leviosa!
No me esperaba que fuese.
Got it.
De todas formas quiero mirar porque había otro... No. No había como otro camino. Quiero echar un vistazo porque creo que había otro camino por ahí. ¿No había algo por aquí? Ah, pues no. Vale, ya está, no he dicho nada. Como he quitado las telarañas antes ahí, pensaba que había otra cosa.
This must be the way out. I need to find a way to open that gate. Revelio. Incendio. Something smells sweet. Must be close to honeydukes. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. Honeydukes. I can smell the chocolate. Now, where would I find the dried billywig stings for Gareth? Revelio. I have the dried billywigs things. Now back to Gareth. I can only imagine how his new recipe's going to turn out.
No sospecha nada este señor de que venga... Ay, le robo el dinero en la cara y se la sudo. Vale.
Revelio.
Estamos, se supone, en la tienda esta de artículos de... En la tienda de artículos de broma.
Revelio.
Eso está bloqueado por una cerradura. Cerradura. Vale, pues ya está. Había algún cofre por aquí cerca, ¿no? ¿Verdad? Ahora que me acuerdo, había algún cofre que no podía abrir antes porque necesitaba lo de hacerme invisible. Pero ahora creo que sí podría abrirlo, ¿verdad? Tengo que cambiar el hechizo. Tengo que ponerme esto aquí. Y ahora me hago invisible. Vale, y había otro más. Había otro más, a ver si recuerdo dónde.
Revelio.
Ese de ahí. No, me toca alejar. No sé si se habrá bloqueado. Vale, creo que había otro.
Revelio.
Creo que había otro. Ese de allí.
Come now, don't be stingy. You have my thanks.
Vale. Juraría que no. Bueno, no sé. A lo mejor hay más, pero de momento suficiente. Vale, a ver qué misiones tengo entonces. Volver con Gareth para darle los dulces estos. El campamento de duendes este que estaba tan lejos. Y lo del mapa del tesoro. Vamos a hacer de momento esto. Hogwarts. Tenemos que ir aquí. Imagino que esto será lo más cercano.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Hello again. Were you able...
Hello, Gareth. I have those dried billywigs things.
You got them! Incredible.
Happy to help. Here you go.
This is brilliant! Can't wait to get started. Thank you again. I'll let you know when I've brewed my first batch of fizzing whiz beer.
Revelio.
Cerrado.
Levioso. Revelio.
Nada por aquí.
Are you alright?
Parece que puedo iluminar eso. A lo mejor sucede algo. Si ilumino el caldero este.
Incendio.
Vale, son números. Imagino que tiene que ver algo con el símbolo, pero no sé qué relación puede tener. A ver, estos. Este tiene un 1. Puede ser el número de veces que se cruza la línea. Algo con el número de veces que se cruza la línea con la figura exterior o alguna cosa así. En plan, por ejemplo, aquí voy a poner un 2. Aquí voy a poner un 4. Ay, no puedo porque está...
Incendio.
Vamos a poner aquí un 4. Ah. Ah, mira, lo ponía ahí. Vale, no lo sabía. ¿Y ahora? ¿Me tiro? Baja, chico.
Revelio.
Y ya está, ¿no? No me parece que haya nada más. Bueno, pues he resuelto la mitad del puzzle sin querer. No sabía que estaba aquí el dibujo del... Interesante. Vale, ¿alguna cosita más que pueda hacer? ¿Alguna cosita más que pueda hacer? Prueba de Merlín. Ah, me marca en el mapa dónde están. Vale. Pero bueno, de todas formas... Ya digo, esto necesito... aprender desarme. Pero el tema es que no veo ningún sitio en el que pueda hacer eso. Me extraña también aquí... Ah, vale, desarme es Expelliarmus. Vale, o sea, tengo que hacer la tarea de la profesora Headcat 2 para poder hacer esto. Entonces necesito esquivar 6 ataques enemigos. Necesito esquivar 6 ataques enemigos. O sea, básicamente lo que tengo que hacer es buscar en el mapa alguna zona, algún de mundo abierto. Buscar enemigos y rodar 6 veces. Básicamente, ¿no? Vale, pues mira, yo creo que como ya me pide un poco el juego que simplemente explore, ¿vale? Porque, bueno, me pide el juego entre comillas, ¿no? ¿Sabéis? Pero, por ejemplo, me puedo ir aquí y explorar un poco esta zona, ¿vale? De mundo abierto. tranquilamente. Imagino que por el bosque me encontraré criaturas, me encontraré arañas, me encontraré lo que sea. Y simplemente pues ya está, intentaré forzar, esperaré a que me ataquen y justo cuando me vayan a atacar esquivo para ver si completo ese desafío y desbloqueo el hechizo, ¿vale? Entonces, como esto ya es un poco más libre de mundo abierto, prefiero ahora mismo, dejo directo, ¿vale? Porque creo que llevo ya como 3 horas y pico. Entonces dejo el directo por aquí, aprovecho y hago un descanso para cenar, que son las 11 de la noche y no he cenado. Hago descansito para cenar, luego tranquilamente fuera de cámara yo me voy a dar una vuelta por aquí, me voy explorando y ya está. Y entonces mañana vuelvo ya con el desafío completado, con el hechizo Expelliarmus aprendido, y mañana ya volvemos a la historia principal, ¿vale? Y resolvemos esto de nos vamos con lo de los fantasmas, ya con el hechizo Expelliarmus. Y ya vemos todo lo que sucede ahí con lo de los fantasmas, la página del libro que estábamos buscando, la sección prohibida y todo ese rollo, ¿no? Así que ya está. Lo dejo por aquí. Mañana, en principio, volvemos con más. Así que, gente, un saludo y hasta mañana. Chao.